Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Evening with Young Writers. My name is Laura Calabrese. I'm the Language Arts Supervisor for the district, and I am so ecstatic to be here tonight. As you know, as adults, writing is no easy task. We write daily, emails, send text messages, but to write and express your own thoughts and to come up with creative writing really is a feat that some of us might have trouble with even as adults. So it's a very important moment for them to be recognized as our young writers in our district. So tonight, I really am looking forward to you enjoying their pieces, as I have had the chance to read many of their writings and had to select just 2 of them to read tonight. We're going to have each student come up. They're going to read their pieces. Feel free to take as many pictures as you'd like, and at the end, we'll also take some pictures. So enjoy. I'm going to turn the show over to our young writers. Thank you.
Good evening. My name is Yudamanya Pirata, and I'm from Mobby Tree Elementary School, and I'm in 5th grade. Today, I'm going to be reading 2 bio poems that I wrote. One is about myself, and one is about Toni Morrison. I'm going to start with the one that I wrote about myself. Yudamanyu, brainy, active, caring, and sincere. Son of Neeraj Mamni and Ramu Pirata, lover of playing chess, basketball, and reading a good book, who feels excited when going on vacation, who fears being unsuccessful, snakes, and messing up in front of a big crowd, who would like to see Stephen Curry, the Taj Mahal, and China. Pirata. Now, I'm going to read the one about Toni Morrison. Toni, fantastic writer, distinguished storyteller, creative author, and an inspirational figure. Daughter of George and Rama Wofford, lover of writing novels, reading, and family, who felt honored for winning the Nobel Prize in Literature and a Pulitzer Prize, who's famous for being one of the most distinguished authors and the first African-American woman to win a Nobel Prize, who gives us fabulous books such as The Bluest Eye, Beloved, and Home, who once said, if there's a book that you want to read, but it hasn't been written yet, then you must write it, who won the Presidential Medal of Freedom from Barack Obama, who's proud of her children, resident of Lorraine, Ohio, Morrison. Thank you.
My name is Melania Davenport. 1st grade. From Pennsylvania Ave, School 27.
Her first poem is called Stop Bullying.
Bullying is not okay. We must stop it right away. Bullying is really bad. Bullying makes people sad. Bullying is not fun. If you're bullied, tell someone.
Good job. Her second poem is called How to Draw a Flower.
Paintbrush and paper. First you get a piece of paper and paintbrush. Next you get pink, purple, and green paints. Then you draw a circle, stem, or for the flower. Last you draw petals, and then you color the flower.
Good job. Good job.
Hi, my name is Mackenzie Wendell from School 9 in Port Redding. 100th day of school. February 13, 2023 was the 100th day of school for the 2022 to 2023 school year. For 5th graders, however, the 100th day of school year is also the 1000th day of school, the 1000th day we've attended school. I imagined what I would do if I had $1 for every day I've been in school. $1 for every day I've been in school would be $1,000. First, I would buy white Nike Air Forces. They would cost about $100. Then I would buy an iPhone 14 Pro. They come in deep purple, space black, silver, or gold. I would take a purple because purple is my favorite color. Finally, I would go to Wegmans and buy food for the homeless. It seems like $1,000 doesn't go far these days. This is mine. This is my ice cream. It is very creamy. My favorite kind is cookie dough. That's what makes my ice cream dreamy. This is my ice cream. It is the best. I add whipped cream. It makes me want to rest. This is my ice cream. It makes my tummy hurt. I put Kit Kats on my ice cream. It makes me want to burp.
Hi, my name is Riley Rose Rodriguez, and I am in 2nd grade. Today I will be reading you a few stories about my life and what I like to do. The first story is my trip to Dominican Republic. Last year, my family and I went to Dominican Republic on vacation. We stayed at a resort that had a lot of places to go and plenty of things to do to keep you busy and having fun. There were 5 pools, and one of them had a lazy river and water slides. There were many restaurants, but my favorite one was the outdoor seaside grill. The resort also had a kids arcade and a bowling alley, and a laser tag game. Every night there was a show with people dancing and doing tricks. The staff was very nice and taught us about their culture. They introduced us to new foods, clothing, jewelry, and other amazing things. I love my vacation to Dominican Republic, and I can't wait to go back. The second story is I Feel Loved. I feel loved when I go on a night hike with my family. I like going on night hikes because my family gets to hold hands and watch the sunrise. I also feel loved when we all go on a plane together. I like going on a plane because we get to play games and play some more together. I feel loved when we are going on vacation together. I like going on vacation because we get to spend time together and we all go in the pool together. Thank you for coming. God bless you.
After walking 1 mile, we finally made it to the Red Bull Stadium. When my mom, my sister, my dad, and I finally found our seats, we stared down at the field. It was huge. I got a perfect view of my favorite soccer player, Rose Lavelle. After a little bit of waiting, the game finally started. They played like pros, both teams, perfect passes, perfect controls, perfect tricks. In the first half of the game, Germany scored. I was not happy, no one was happy. The first half of the game ended 1-0. The DJ was fun and played many good songs. I was even on the big screen. Almost everyone was holding signs that said, "Congratulations on 200 caps, Morgan." My dad finally came back with the delicious sausages. I had the rest of my mom's when she got full. The second half was the best part. Early on in the second half, Sophia Smith scored. The game was tied 1-1. I was so happy. I was happy even though my body was numb from how cold it was. Another goal followed Smith, one that would change the game in a very positive way. Mallory Pugh, now Swanson, scored. I almost fell on my seat. I never screamed so loud in my life. That's how USWNT broke their losing streak. As we entered the hayride, ghosts and ghouls started jumping out and scaring us. My aunt, my sister, my mom, and I were going to the haunted hayride at a farm. I was horrified when we finally made it out. My first activity was the hayride. Zombies tried jumping onto the hayride and scared everyone. Some people dressed up in costumes held joke shows and concerts. Some threw out candy. A monster truck started chasing us too. The next activity was the doors. We had to go through a door with a bunch of scary people. I heard shrieks in front of me. I saw creepy dolls and scary people chasing us. Zombies crawled out from under buses singing lullabies. After that, we walked into the corn maze. Scary people jumped out of nowhere. Others hid inside mini haunted houses. I heard shrieking behind and in front of me. The last scary event was the haunted house. Clowns jumped from behind curtains. Dolls jumped out and stared creepily at you. When we made it through and thought we were safe, someone started chasing us. I had so much fun even though it was a terrifying night.
Hello, my name is Gabriel Shipper from Port Reading Elementary School 9. I'm in the 2nd grade. The first piece I'm going to read is winter. I feel that winter is the best season. I don't like the humidity and heat. I like the cool, breezy, nice wind coming from all over. My big fun birthday is in January. I get to eat yummy snacks, bubbly soda, and treats with balloons and presents. I also love Christmas, so I could open new gifts with my family. I could open a present with a new video game for my Switch. Do you like winter too? The second piece I'm reading is habitats. One type of habitat where plants and animals live is called a grassland. They are flat, grassy areas with few trees and bushes. In Africa, grasslands are called savannas, but in the US and Canada, they are called prairies. In the prairies, there are big buffalo and lots of prairie dogs. They stay in their natural habitat. In Africa, where the zebras, lions, and giraffes live, it is hot. Africa is a very dry, and during the hot season, the animals have to find water, and food. A grassland is where the living things live and grow.
Hello, my name is Madison, and I'm from Avenel Street Elementary School 4 and 5. I am in grade 4, and the first writing on the piece I'm going to read to you is called The Pumpkin. Wow, you scared me. Yeah, you. It's okay. Oh, you've been looking for a pumpkin for your family to carve? Let me tell you, there's probably over 1,000 pumpkins in this pumpkin patch. But I think you shouldn't pick me because I smell bad, I'm not like the others, and I taste gross. The first reason that you shouldn't pick me is because I smell ratchet. I smell like a full dumpster on a blazing hot day. P.U. When people walk past me, they faint. Crash, there goes one. Meanwhile, while the squirrels come near me, well, let's not talk about them. If you don't want a dumpster-smelling pumpkin in your house, I'm not the pumpkin for you. The second reason you shouldn't pick me is because I'm not like the others. First of all, I'm a square. Nobody likes a square pumpkin unless you're Stanley the Square Pumpkin. Second of all, I have pimples all over my body. Nobody wants to pay more money for pumpkin pimple removal, if that was a thing. Plus, who likes a bumpy surface to carve on? Last of all, I do not match any decor because I'm a dirt or a mud brown. Ew! Stop being dramatic, kids. My last reason is that I taste gross. At the pumpkin patch, I have a friend named Amy. I mean, she demolishes all the other pumpkins. One time a kid cut a piece of me out and ate it. Next thing you know, blah, yup, throw up. As you could see from all my reasons, if you take me home with you, your life will be a living nightmare. I mean, smelling bad, not being like the others, and tasting gross, it's the biggest nightmare ever. The second writing piece that I'm going to read to you is called, What Do You Want to Be When You Grow Up? What do you want to be when you grow up? Well, I want to be an ice cream shop worker. While being an ice cream shop worker, you have to scoop a lot of ice cream. I mean, probably 100 scoops of ice cream a day. You also have to make delicious, creamy, and thick milkshakes on top of your ice cream or milkshake. You want toppings, right? We have to do that too. Strawberry cheesecake flavor. Oh, sorry, just having some free samples. Why do you want to work here, you ask? Well, imagine it's a hot summer day. You say, oh well, time for work. On your way there, you're so hot and you get into that freezing cold ice cream shop. So nice and cold. Also, you meet nice people. I love taking orders and making them. It's like a video game. Clink, thanks for buying our ice cream. Clink, shove, a $10 tip. Oh my God. Oh, looks like we're running out of time. Thanks for stopping by my ice cream shop.
Hi, I'm Andrew Economos, grade 5 from Pennsylvania Avenue Elementary School, 27. My first writing piece is Did You See That? I love playing baseball. The crack of the bat, the sweat, the dirt. As I'm running around the bases, I realize my shadow isn't with me. My feet come to a halt. I wipe the sweat off my forehead and go look for my shadow. In the dugout, no. At the snack shack, no. Then something catches my eye. A shadow, but no human. Ha, I found it. As I run towards it, I realize it's 3D. That's awesome, just like a human. I lead it to the baseball field where I give it a spare mitt. Since it's always doing my motions, it knows how to play. I've always wanted to play against myself in sports. As I threw the pitch, it's crushed. As it threw the pitch, it's crushed. It's high, it's deep, and it's gone. My shadow is frustrated and challenges me to a run around the bases. I say yes, but as soon as I say go, I regret it. Since my shadow is so light, it practically flies around the bases. We're so tired, but I wonder what we should do next. A great idea pops into my head. We race to my house and get a football. I realize we could ride bikes back instead of running. I give my shadow a bike and we're off. We get to the park way faster than running. We warm up, play catch, and then go through plays. We're ready and first start with short throws and then go long, 30 yards passing. My shadow even made a diving play. Lastly, we practice our touchdown celebrations. My shadow likes dancing and I like spiking the ball. Now we're hungry and I know exactly what to eat. 1 hot dog, 1 burger, and 2 Gatorades later, a basketball rolled to my feet. Basketball, that's a great idea. I grab it and head over to the basketball court with my shadow. We need to warm up first. Swish. We scrimmage each other and final score was 25-22 me. Easy win. And then we find a little trampoline we could use to dunk. We do a lot of fancy dunks. A great way to end our day. The last shot has to go in. It's a rule. We ran back to the snack shack for dinner and my shadow tripped. I tried to help him up, but he's moving like me again. When I reached for his arm, I cut myself on the concrete. Oh no. I don't get it. I just don't. 1 second we're separate and another we are together. My mind is racing, thinking how to bring it back. People are staring at me like I'm a psycho talking to my shadow. I realize I have to accept it. We are one whole again. I leave the park and go home, and my shadow isn't following me on its own. It's me pulling him. My next piece is My Nearly Failed Christmas. As Christmas morning approached, everyone gathered to see Santa land. A nutcracker named Dan was really excited. Why? This was going to be his 10th successful Christmas. Dan looks up and sees a sleigh getting bigger and bigger. He shouts for everyone to look up. As all the elves, nutcrackers, and snowmen cheered, Dan crossed his fingers. Ho, 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 Santa hollered. As Santa lands, everyone tries to see if there are any toys left. As Santa tells everyone, it was another great Christmas. Dan starts to celebrate. Santa then stops Dan. Santa explains that he felt like someone was following him. Everyone doubts that someone was following him, except Danny. Danny asks Santa if he could go check if anyone has presents. Santa agrees. As they're on their way to New York City, Dan is worried that he will only have a 9-year streak. Santa could tell Dan is worried and tells him it's going to be all right. Dan feels a little better, but he is still worried. As they arrive to New York, Santa turns the sleigh invisible. They quickly check New York City and sees everyone's okay. Dan suggests that they go check somewhere else, and Santa agrees. They decide to go to California since it's far away from New York. They finally arrive and check the houses. Santa is thinking about who it could have been, and then he figures out why he felt like that. He tells Dan that kids are so eager to catch Santa on a camera and show it to their friends. Dan asks Santa to be more careful next year. Santa agrees. The end.
Hi everybody, my name is Devam Gandhi. I'm from school number 19. I'm in 2nd grade. My first piece is called Volcano's Desire. Once upon a time, sun was shining brightly in the sky. Volcano was jealous of sun because everybody knew sun and he was sitting there doing nothing. That night he asked Moon, "How can I be hot like sun?" Moon was very wise. He said, "You have a power within you. To unleash it, close your eyes very tightly and you will spread hotness." The next day, he closed his eyes very tightly and kaboom! Lava flew out of his head. It destroyed a city. Volcano did not want to destroy cities. Again, he asked for Moon's advice. Moon said, "You can keep the lava inside of you and put water on your head." So when sun rose, Volcano took water from the nearest valley and put it on his head. Soon visitors were climbing on him to bathe in the pool. Volcano was really happy that he could spread hotness. My next piece of writing is called Diwali. My favorite festival is Diwali. It is celebrated by Hindus. Diwali is the festival of lights and is celebrated for 5 to 6 days. Lord Ram, his wife Sita, his brother Lakshman lived in Vanvas or forest for 14 years. When Lord Ram, along with Sita and Lakshman, returned to Ayodhya, people were happy to see them and celebrated by lighting diyas. We celebrate Diwali by lighting diyas, doing fireworks, meeting family members, and going to the temple. Diyas are made of cotton balls curled into a shape of a thin stick dipped in oil. During Diwali, we make sweets, good food, and yummy snacks. I look forward to Diwali every year because I get to do lots of fireworks. I hope you learned something about Diwali.
Hello, my name is Abigail and I'm from Indiana Avenue Elementary School 18. I will be reading 2 poems in ballet and books. Ballet. Legs graceful like pointed needles, each dancer diverse yet symmetrical. Pretty pink slippers the color of clouds at sundown. Majestic dancers paint the stage, creating a wonderful work of art. Their twinkling leotards sparkle with a delightful gleam, like glowing stars in the black midnight sky. Long, graceful arms sweep through the air like a blizzard of snow. They dance together like a flowing river, not a single dancer out of line. Divine skirts twirl in the wind like a tornado. Each slipper floats off the ground. Beautiful doves ready for flight. Oh, the wonders of ballet. Books. Books, objects of wonder, beautiful colors. They cause you to ponder why these words make you fall deeply in love with these wonderful objects. Please don't just use them for projects. These wonderful words about all different things, from cheetahs to birds. They are trains and buses and planes and cars that deliver you to places near and far. It could be the lake or a castle with a king and queen, or a bakery with cakes. There are millions of possibilities. You've heard enough from me, so see for yourself and run to the library.
Gymnastics. I can do gymnastics. I can do a handstand. I can do balance beam. I can do a cartwheel. I can do competitions. What gymnastics moves can you do? Not everyone is the same. Not everyone is the same. Not everything is the best. No one is the best either. Everyone is different. No one is better than anyone. Be nice to all kind. Be respectful. Anyone can be friends with anyone. Be positive. All things are possible.
Hi, I'm Hadley at School 20, Claremont Avenue, in the 3rd grade. Leprechauns, leprechauns all around. Leprechauns, leprechauns all around. Escape the trap and gold sits on their lap. Perhaps there's a little bit more. Racing to the rainbow and pacing to get there fast. Excellent access will grant you a wish. Circus, more like parades on this special day. Halloween is fun, but today is even funner. All at once we shout, Happy St. Patrick's Day to all. Underwater, all you see is green. Where might this be? But always number one for leprechauns. Spring weather. Searching for flowers, pacing from yummy fruit, running through the tall, long grass. Into spring we go, number in the clouds, green grass will hit your eye. The end. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Lucia. I'm in 3rd grade from Ward Avenue Elementary School 14. The first piece I'll be reading you is called I Am. I am as unique as a snowflake. I am as funny as a clown because I make everybody laugh. I am as sweet as a cupcake because I am patient and kind. I am as bright as a rainbow because I come up with big ideas. I'm as straight as a line because I keep things organized and have straight hair. I am as smart as a scientist because I have good ideas full of detail. I am as unique as a snowflake. I am Lucia Schapowski. The second piece I will be reading is called Fall. Muddy nature, falling leaves, farmer's garden, grains and wheat, acorns, autumn, twigs and leaves, barnyard warmth and maple trees. Birds and boots were full of glee. Muddy nature, falling leaves, farmer's garden, grains and watch the birds sing in the trees. Pull out your bikes to go and see the wonders and the families. The fall is here, can it be?
Hi, my name is Maxine, and I'm in 2nd grade school number 1. Today I'll be reading you 2 things. My first one is If I Had a Magic Pencil. If I had a magic pencil like Malala Yousafzai, I would do phenomenal things. For myself, I'd draw a hover scooter so I wouldn't have to use my legs. For my family, I would draw 4 robot servants that would help with laundry, cooking, cleaning our rooms, dishes, and feeding the cat. For my Bobby family, I'd draw a hat for everyone. It would have a dolphin on the side and a huge M on the front. Finally, I would draw a peaceful and kind world. I'd erase all the bad things and replace them with more good things. Being able to draw with a magic pencil would be great. My second one is More Than Gold. Who is worth to me more than gold? My cats Benny and Jitcha are worth more than gold to me. Benny will snuggle whenever we want. I love how his soft fur rubs against my skin. Jitcha will play whenever we want. It's fun to watch him chase Benny around. Sometimes Benny will even chase Jitcha back. They both go into my sister Leona's bed and mine. My cats are perfect.
Dear future self, I want to become an astronaut because I'm interested in space. I've been learning so much about things. When I become an astronaut, I'll work really hard. I'll walk on the moon and put a flag on top. I'll fly back home in my rocket ship. I am going to be brave and eager in order to accomplish this. Apple pie. Do you like apple pie? Well, if you do, I have the perfect book recommendation for you. This book is called The Apple Pie Tree by Zoe Hall. The genre of this book is realistic fiction. It is about two sisters that had an apple tree. They watched the tree change throughout the seasons. When autumn began, they picked the apples off the tree and made an apple pie. It reminds me of a time my neighbor made me apple pie. It is an awesome book because it shows you how an apple tree grows. It also has a recipe of how to make apple pie and how a bee helps apple trees.
Good evening. My name is Ridan Singh. I attend Avenel Street School 4 and 5. I am in Miss Robson's second grade class. My first selection is Patrick the Farmer. Once upon a time, there was a farmer named Patrick. He lived in a small shed. Patrick owned a little chicken with 8 small eggs. He sold the eggs and had some money. He always wished to have more money. One day, a fairy godmother came to his shed. She said, "I know how you are poor, so I will grant you a wish." And with that, he suddenly got loads of money. He became rude. Patrick thought with money he could buy everything. After some time, he was spending so much, the fairy godmother took his money away. Then he learned his lesson. Everything is not all about money. My next piece is called Snickers. I think the best candy in the world is Snickers. It's chewy, it has caramel and chocolate, and it almost tastes like peanuts. Here are some things I like about Snickers. I like the chocolate. The caramel is kind of like peanuts. The best thing ever is that it's chewy. The chewiness goes really well with the caramel. That's why I think Snickers is the best candy. What's your favorite candy?
Hello, my name is Shrey and I'm from Indiana Avenue School 18. The mighty moon. The moon is so bright, it gives out so much light, rises up in the night with all its might. Cricket. Cricket is my favorite sport. One day, I want to go to Mumbai, India, and watch a live cricket match. Last July, my grandfather went there and I had a blast. He told me that I should go and check it out. I want to see a cricket match between my two favorite teams, Mumbai Indians versus Rajasthan Royals. I wish I could meet my favorite players from the Mumbai Indians team, Hardik Pandya. If I could get his autograph, I would be very happy. Cricket is a lot of fun. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Dia and I'm in 4th grade. I'm in school 19 and my first writing is entitled Punxsutawney Phil. Hi, I'm Punxsutawney Phil, and today is my special day. I'd like to tell you about how I usually feel on this special day of mine. So let me tell you what I like about Groundhog Day and what I don't like about it. I'll start with what I like about it. So, what I like about Groundhog Day is the men with black hats give me tasty treats, which I just love and it really makes me joyful. What I don't like about Groundhog Day is that one of the men with black hats opens the door and brings me out of my bed and out into the cold weather. It's really annoying and I'm unhappy about it. When the crowd cheering for me makes me forget about the icy feeling in my body. It makes me feel famous. That's why my special day is the best day ever. As you can see, that's all for my special day. I hope you enjoy it too. My second writing is entitled Blue. Blue's the vibrant sky on a sunny day. Blue's the ocean waves crashing with each other like angry bees. Blue's the raindrops dripping on top of my umbrella. Blue's Neptune found in the world filled with no gravity. Blue tastes like blueberries freshly picked from the farm. Blue smells like the ocean breeze on a warm day. Blue sounds like blue jays chirping on the windowsill on a sunny day. Blue feels like the cold clear ice found in Antarctica. Blue looks like the tulips grown in my neighbor's backyard. Blue makes me think of the spring evening with birds tweeting softly into the night. Blue's the night sky filled with bright stars and one big full moon.
Give another round of applause for our writers tonight. Good job, everyone. So I hope you enjoyed as much as I did hearing some of the refreshing young ideas that are important to our kids, their family, the sports that they play, their favorite season, what they want to be when they grow up. Tonight, and having an event like this would not be possible without the support of our central office administration, Dr. Massimino, Dr. Gencarelli, and Mr. Pastorino. Thank you also to all of the principals and the teachers who are in attendance tonight. Their support means a lot to the families as well. And of course, the families and our kids. Great job, everybody. And last but not least, I'd like to welcome Mayor McCormick. He's going to say a few words. He has a certificate for everybody, so if you'd like to take a picture, feel free. Mayor McCormick.
Good evening, boys and girls. I want to start by saying congratulations because, as you know, a whole lot of kids in your school submitted writing samples to be judged and to be graded and selected, and yours were picked from your school. So that is so cool because a lot of your friends wrote stuff. You wrote it better. It is very hard to do what you've done, which is take what's in your head and put it on paper. Writing is a very difficult thing to do, but no matter what job you have, no matter what career you have for the rest of your life, you're going to have to know how to write to be successful. You want to be a police officer? Every time you go out and do something, you've got to come back and write about it in a police report. You want to be a doctor, you've got to write for, diagnoses for your patients. Anything you do involves writing. So you got a great start here. So congratulations for that. Congratulations very much. I want to also recognize the principals and the staff in the audience. Now, each principal, these 9 grammar schools, has probably 300 to 400 kids in their school. There's three kids from each school here today. All 9 principals are in the house tonight for your kids. There's you guys too. Your principals are all here. Every one of you can see your principal, right? If you're in school 1 in Bobby Street, you got Mr. Panko out there. If you're in school 4 and 5, you have Miss Pasculjan out there. If you're in school 9, you have Miss Fitzgerald. If you're school 11, the whole school, you have Mr. Rotella. If you're in 14, you have Miss Worley, right? If you're 18, Mr. Chair is here. If you're 19, Miss Troop is here. If you're 20, Miss Schaefer is here. And why they skipped all the way to 27, I don't know. But Mr. Hugelmeyer's here. So all 9 principals are here. Now, it's not so hard to remember all the principals in the school, but it is very hard to remember all the 1,300 teachers in the school. So I'm going to ask any teacher in the room to please stand up and be recognized. Absolutely terrific. There's a whole lot of people here who really care about you and want to see you succeed. So you're very lucky to have principals and teachers like you have giving up a night to come out. They got a lot of things they could be doing. They have families of their own, but they're out here for you. And I'd also like to thank Miss, you go by Zolo or Calabrese? Calabrese.
For 10 years now.
I know her Zolo for years. Let's hear from Miss Calabrese, who does it for us. I'd like to give each of you one of these proclamations, and I'd like you to stand in groups of 3, or if there's only 2 here, that's okay.
There's 2 from each.
There's 2 from each. Yep. Oh, okay, I didn't know that. No wonder there was as many as I thought. Oh, so 2 from each school, that's easy. So let me start. We'll start with school 1, Maxine Hill. Madison Phage.
Thank you.
All right, why don't you guys, if you guys don't mind, because this is not official unless it hits the mayor's Facebook page. Nothing happens unless it gets on there. So Madison to the left, you guys stand right here in front. When you move these, we don't need these anymore, do we? Slide these over. And you go to the left, and the lady you come up to.
You're 4 and 5, though, right? Yeah. Who else is here from
I'm
Walmart?
sorry, there's another one here, they're out of order. Yudmanyu Padada. You go there. Nope, you go this side, switch spots. All right, hold up your proclamation, get right in the middle. Go a little bit to the left, slide to the right. All right, I'm gonna make this as quick as possible. But my phone was off, of course, and I'm gonna wait for it to get on. Thank you. School 4 and 5. Don Singh. I'm more of a Hershey's chocolate myself. Oh, I can't hear Zurich. Okay, come on up. Okay. Okay. All right, School 9, Gabriel Shipper and Mackenzie Wendell. That's good. Oh, Mackenzie, what's up? Deputy Mayor of Woodbridge. All right, Stella Montalvo, Riley Rodriguez. Is Grandma here? No. Why not? Oh, she's watching the kids. All right. All right, 14, Lucia Chapowski. Whoops. And Kanushri Patel. Got it. 18, Abigail Helton and Shrey Mystery. School 19, Devam Gandhi and Dia Rana. Hadley Holmes, School 20, and Ivana Meidel from the middle. And School 27, Melania Davenport and Andrew Economos. Very cool. Thank you, guys.
And thank you for joining us tonight. That concludes our evening.